Hello everyone, my name is Rohit. Today we are going to do a prose recitation. This is a short story sent by very talented Arpita Banerjee, and the title of this prose is Calculations. So let's quickly go and ask Arpita about calculations and ask her to speak something about herself. Over to you, Arpita.
To be honest, there isn't much to say about me. I'm a cynic and a daydreamer. So, yeah, you could say I'm perpetually disappointed, but I'm too distracted to realize any of it. This story, however, is about none of that. This is about how I've always been drawn to the most improbable of stories, and they've had the utmost grip on me. All the jadedness of broken promises, heartbreaks, expectations, and the usual stuff. Even though I can feel the jadedness creep over me like poison ivy, the stories have remained, and it's very interesting because I feel the more I go through life, you actually get convinced that for every Red Riding Hood there is a wolf. For every Dumbledore there is a he who should not be named. So yeah, this story is about the fact that there's an irreplaceable strength in having someone who would tell you a fairy tale, and that someone is, I think, the real magic. That someone is the power behind what makes fairy tales so special, and why I'm still clinging on to them for dear life. That's about it.
It was one of those days that brought with it too many questions. Nadia rained them on her father with gusto. Why do you have to buy bread? Why are my shoes pink? Why did that bird fly away? Why is that street lamp flickering? Her father was about to sigh and give up, but the sight of the bright little face made him stop and smile. Dad? Oh, surely you know about the flickering lamp. A brief loaded pause, and Nadia squealed with anticipation, shaking her head to a vigorous no. This was their ritual before every magical story started. Well, it is this lamp that keeps within itself the secret of life. As long as the lamp is flickering, everything around us is all right. Nadia gurgled with delight. The more far-fetched the story, the better she liked it. How? Tell me how. Her dad smiled, the smile of a man giving away the most scandalous secret. Well, God worked very hard and very long to come up with the equation of life itself. Then he got bored with the calculations and gave it to the flickering lamp to protect it. Can I have it? Can we ask the lamp for it, Dad? Nadia was barely breathing. She was so excited. Well, no. You have to ace the maths test in your class first. With that, her dad lifted Nadia up to his shoulders, and by nightfall, Nadia had forgotten all about the mystery of the lamp. The earth had revolved 19 times around the sun, and Nadia had her heart broken twice. Some would say she was lucky, but that stormy night, driving back to an empty home, drunk from a party full of strangers, she felt anything but lucky. Her dad passed away, taking with him all the fairies, all the angels. She could not complete college, and today, the one guy she loved had let her down. Before she knew it, she was speeding towards their childhood home. On her way, with the rain pouring down, she crossed a flickering light. As the car whooshed past, the story came back to her, sharp like seawater on a fresh wound. It took her all of half a minute to screech to a halt, turn back, and drive headfirst into the lamp. As she lay, warm blood trickling down her face, she felt a pang of disappointment. Was Dad wrong? Then came the flames. The last thing she remembered was an overwhelming joy. Her father was right. As the night nonchalantly dragged on, the city went up in smoke, as 10 bombs carried out their destruction with mathematical precision. Somewhere high up or down below, the angels looked up at the Creator, terrified. It's all a part of the calculations. Just because you are angels does not mean you shall believe in fairy tales, scoffed the one with power. The sun will be up on the horizon again the next morning, doing its best to pretend that nothing happened. And it will succeed. Every day.